So I have no idea why my phone just camera just shut down. I just checked the space and I got plenty of space. And I also checked, like when I reopened it, if it's an issue of the iPhone getting too hot, which is a common issue here in Phoenix, there will be a little yellow triangle in the upper left-hand corner of the upper left corner of the camera now. And that wasn't present either. So I don't know what the deal was. I don't know, maybe I won't something on the screen.
The 44th Street Station. Thank you for
Touchscreen
visiting
interface
Phoenix
is the main
International Airport.
That is Camelback Mountain, by the way. If you want to watch YouTube, get on that, and those are the rest of the mountains to the north. The rather big one there, that is Eastwa Peak, formerly known as Squaw Peak. There'll always be Squaw Peak in my mind, being functionally a Phoenix native. That street to the right, that is 44th Street. It used to actually be a freeway. It was built as the I want to say the 153 freeway. It was on Route 153. And it was supposed to continue southbound and connect to the I-10. But at some point, ADOT ran out of money for that project, and then later passed the roadway onto the city of Phoenix so that Phoenix could incorporate it more directly into the airport. I would imagine bear the burden of maintenance funds. As you know, as a state highway, it would be fall under the maintenance of ADOT. And now that it's 44th Street and part of the airport infrastructure, it's the city of Phoenix's problem as opposed to the state of Arizona and ADOT. Anyway, we're coming into the station. Not as worried about what people think of me talking to myself now because I'm on my way out.
We are approaching the 44th Street Station.
The switching mechanisms are really neat. They're all completely automated. In fact, the whole train system is completely automated. There's no drivers, there's no pilots. And in case you hadn't noticed, we're not actually on tracks. This thing has rubber tires, like a car. It's running on wheels. And I mean, technically they're tracks, but as you see, there's just two cement platforms, and that's where the wheels are. The only real track, per se, is, so is it even truly a train, is that center rail, which is where the source of electricity is. I would imagine that's lethal if you touch it. Okay, this is the floor I didn't really get to mention. I wanted to mention more of the public art, and unfortunately the lighting's stopping me from getting really good footage of it. But this one's supposed to be kind of a vague image, like a mosaic of airplanes, and I can kind of see it. Interestingly enough, usually when I walk into the airport, there's the pamphlets that describe the various public artwork inside the airport, and granted I've been a little more focused on my phone. Oh, this is kind of neat. That's the mechanism to stop the runaway train, I guess, from going off the rails. I noticed that sign there before. Stop buffer, end of power zone. Alrighty then. It is kind of interesting the way it's built, how it could potentially go farther. Although I don't know where it would go farther to. Something I do think is worth mentioning, by the way, I'm gonna use the stairs. I care about my heart and my health. Whoa, I did just touch the screen and something popped up, said AEAF lock. I don't know what that means. I hope I didn't screw up my video. I am going to use the stairs. I get the feeling I'm probably drawing the attention of security at this point, but whatever, I'm on my way out anyway. This is the lighting's turning on as I enter it. So I'm just sure this lighting isn't used much, so I'm trying to save some power. That kind of lighting, when it first started to become a thing, used to really kind of creep me out. But I see the benefits of it. And I wish I knew what AEF lock means. So I activated that by touching the screen. And this is why when I do these walk-along videos, I usually do them vertically, as much as I absolutely detest vertical video. Hey, if you just happen to be somebody, I'm not sure what floor I'm on. I'm trying to get to the ground floor, but there's really no signage in here to tell me when I hit the ground floor, so I'm not walking into the basement I'm not supposed to be in. I'm just trying to be heart healthy and do some stair laps versus being lazy on an elevator or an escalator. Exit. Oh, now that's cool. That was unexpected. I exited that door absolutely outside. Flagpoles. They're not visible in the screen, probably just due to the angle of the sun and shit, unfortunately. That's AEAF lock. I wonder if that's why my lighting is so bad. Oh yeah, it probably stands for automatic exposure, automatic something lock. Okay, I just tapped where it said that on the screen, and now, hey, and now you can see the lighting. Okay, so obviously I inadvertently shut off the automatic exposure in the darker stairs area, and made it to where when I came outside in the sun, everything was just oversaturated, overexposed. Hey, look, it's me. Hi, YouTube. It's interesting. I didn't expect that to put me outside. I expected to be inside near the elevator entrances. So that's fascinating. You know, I looked over here and initially thought that was some debris left by the homeless, but it turns out it's just sandbags or something. So I've done videos before where I've kind of complained about the lack of pedestrian infrastructure between buildings and streets, and SkyTrain is no exception. Now I'm sure there is some places where you can walk, but like I just came out of an exit, and now I'm walking towards the street, and there's no pedestrian walkway. I'm in a spot that is for cars. I don't really want to walk on the gravel. There's a Valley Metro bus not in service. Now I'm walking north on the street. I'm not sure what street this is. I want to say 42nd Street. And again, no sidewalk on this side because nobody walks in Phoenix, right? So why put sidewalks on the streets? No parking, no waiting. Now check this out. Here's a fun Phoenix.